Hello students, today we will see crisscross method. So what is crisscross method means? It is a method to write the formula from the knowledge of valency. That means if you know the valency, then easily we can write the formula. So this crisscross method is nothing but it is a method of writing the formula by using valency. So here for writing the formula we are having some steps. So coming to the step 1, write the symbol of positive ion or radical. We can call ion or radical. So write the symbol of positive ion to the left side and negative ion to the right side. If you take any compound, compulsory it will have the positive ion as well as the negative ion. So compulsory the positive ion we have to write at the left side and the negative ion we have to write at the right side. Let me take one example for explaining all these steps in detail. First, coming to this step 1, take the example of calcium chloride. What is the step 1? We have to write the symbol of positive ion on left side and negative ion symbol on right side. So if you take calcium and chlorine, so calcium is having the charge of +2 and chlorine is having the charge of -1. So here what is the point? We have to write the positive ion left, negative ion right. So in this the positive ion is calcium, so we have to write the calcium on the left side. So this is left and this is right, so we have to write the positive charge species on the left side and the negative charge species on the right side. So this is the first step. Next, coming to the step 2, put the valency number of each radical or the ion on its top right. So we have to write its charges. That means calcium charge is what? +2 and chlorine charge is -1. So we have to write these charges on top right. So this is the right, no? So we have to write the charges on its right side. So calcium charge is +2 and chlorine charge is -1. So valency number on top right. And some cases we can see, divide the valency numbers by highest common factor if any to get simple ratio. If any possibility for cancelling that radicals, then we can divide also. For example, this is not possible, just for your imagination purpose, just think that calcium and chlorine, so this value is 4 and this value, let it be this value is 2 and this value is 4, then 2 2s. Like this we have to do the division if it is possible to get simple ratio. Okay, so now, so after writing the valencies, so this is a step 2, no? So what is the first step? Just we wrote the symbols, and next, so step 2 is writing the positive and negative ions on its right side. Now we have to ignore the plus and minus symbols. Here +2 and here -1. So now we have to ignore these plus and minus symbols. Then it will convert as Ca2 and Cl1. Why? Because plus and minus charges has to ignore. Now interchange the valency numbers of radicals or ions. Interchange means just to do cross multiplication. So this is the step 2. Next, coming to the step 3. Shift the valency numbers to lower right side of the radical. And if the radical receives a number more than 1, enclose it within brackets. And do not enclose ions within the brackets. So here what is the concept? Means valency numbers we got, no? Here 2 and 1. Now we have to shift these numbers to the lower side. That means how can we write? Ca is there and here Cl is there. Now already we crisscrossed that. Then it will get 1. That means calcium get 1 and chlorine gets 2. So calcium gets 1 and chlorine gets 2. Now what we have to do? We have to shift the valencies to the lower right. So this is the right side and lower part. So calcium value is 1, Ca1, and chlorine value is 2. Then if the radical receives more than one number, that means if you take another example, that is the aluminium sulfate. So in this, coming to the first step, what is the first step? We have to write the symbols, no? So aluminium sulfate formula is SO4. Next, coming to its charges, aluminium charge is +3 and SO4 charge is -2. So that is the first step. Next, what is the next step? neglecting the charges. So Al3 and SO4 2. Now interchange this. So aluminum will get 2 and SO4 gets 3. If you see this Al3 and SO4 2, now we interchange that, and what it will get now? Al will get 2 and SO4 will get 3. So if you see this point, if the radical receives a number more than 1, already this sulfate is having one number, that is 4. Now it is receiving one more number. Then what we have to do? We have to enclose within the brackets. So how the formula will be now means Al, bottom right we have to write its valency. So Al2, SO4 is there, already one number. Now we have to enclose within the brackets. So SO4 will be in the brackets, and downside you can write the valency. So aluminum sulfate formula is Al2 SO4 taken thrice. So if any more than one number is there means we have to enclose in the brackets. If only one number is there means simply what is the formula now? CaCl2. So calcium chloride formula is CaCl2 and aluminum sulfate formula is Al2 SO4 taken thrice. So like this we will do the crisscross method for finding the formulas of any compound.